Hello, Days for Lost fans. This is for Monday, June the 16th. Please like, subscribe, and share. Today is Patch's 40th anniversary on the show. 4 decades, 40 years. Congratulations. So, Abigail's death was on, I believe, on Jack's birthday, and he hasn't celebrated since. This is the 3rd year, and Jennifer kind of pushes him into it and tells him they need to move on. It's no disrespect to Abigail. You know, you're kind of disrespecting her by not doing it because she loved celebrating his birthday. So they shared a beautiful cupcake. I love these two. Okay, so Stephanie and Alex, they're getting ready for her surprise retirement party that she has given Patch. And they decide they got time to get jiggy, so that's what they're doing. Kate sees the law guy, the police officer, out in the hall and said, "What are you doing? Who's guarding my son?" And she runs in there, and of course there's Xander, and Phillip is awake, and she is shocked to see Xander standing by his bed. Of course, when he got ready to put the pillow over his face, Phillip opened his eyes. I don't know what happened after that. She's talking to Phillip, asking him how he feels, if he remembers anything, and she had already texted, Sarah is questioning Xander, "What were you doing in here?" And he said, "Visiting my brother." And she said, "Why didn't you call a doctor if you knew he was he woke up?" And he says, "I was getting ready to." And she says, "Get out." So Kate's questioning the officer, and he says, "I got a cup of coffee and suddenly I felt ill." And she said, "Oh." And then Xander sneaked into my son's room. So she's on the phone texting Jada Hunter. Jada's on the job. Let's see. I think I like Jada this week. So Jada runs into Xander, and she tells him she was right in front of Salem. She was on her way to talk to him. And she's like, "I'm going to be talking to you again once I talk to your brother." So she heads on over to the hospital to talk to him after she talks to Xander. And he's a little bit, fuzzy, doesn't remember a lot, and Jada and everybody waits with bated breath as Jada says, "Do you know who did this to me? Was it Xander?" That's what Kate said. Kate said it was Xander, wasn't it? And he said, "No, it wasn't Xander." And everybody's shocked because everybody knows it was Xander. So what's up with that? Little Patchy Poo is sleeping, and he's dreaming of who? His sister, Adrian, who, of course, is playing the double part there. Or a.k.a. Bunny. And she's telling him not to worry about John. John is with her. They're all fine. And they love and miss him. And it's just, it almost made me cry. So Kayla gets home, and he wakes up from his nap, and he's just all bummed out. And she's like, "Well, Stephanie wants us to meet her for dinner. Go get cleaned up." He's like, "No, sweetness. I can't do it today. I don't feel up to it." And she's like, "She's probably already at the restaurant." And he's like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, come on, let's go. It'll make you feel better." So she talked him into it, and he gets over there, and of course it is a surprise. Stephanie and Alex barely make it in, putting their clothes back on. And there's Jack and Jennifer, and Stephanie and Alex. And he's telling Sweetness how much he loves her. I love that Sweetness business. And then Stephanie, she's a little Sweetness. I love Patch altogether. I do. They're talking about how rough shape Patch was in when he first came to Salem. And they tell us a few stories about it. And they share a few flashbacks. And this is Patch's 40th anniversary today. And they are talking about such things as the past and all the people's lives that he has influenced over the years. And that's true for his acting. Here he is when he was younger, of course. He's been on there, like I said, 40 years. So has Mary Beth, Kayla. And this is Stephen Nichols, who does an excellent job portraying Patch. This is back when he hadn't had his messed up eye for too long, which of course was caused by Bo. They got in a fight over a girl. They weren't best friends for to make kitten britches forever. There he is hugging our girl Kayla. And that's a flashback, just trying to show, how much younger he was. And of course, we all were. These shows are kind of depressing the crap out of me, man, making me realize how old I am. I've been watching them since I was 6 years old. Jeez. Here's another flashback, and this is with him talking when he found out about his sister Adrian. And Steve grew up in an orphanage. That's how he became friends with Jada's dad. And he's having flashbacks of that. They're talking about their relationship and when he found out about her. And how much he misses her, of course. I must have double, triple dibbled up on these pictures. I don't know what's going on here. So anyway, they're all lifting their glass, of course. Jack and Jennifer, Stephanie and Alex, and Kayla, and Patch, and in comes Jada, but she doesn't get to stay very long because she's notified that Phillip is awake. And she's talking about how much her dad talked about him, and this is a flashback to Jada's dad. Way back in the day. And they're sharing, connecting things, and here they are again. And Jack and Jennifer keep saying that they vow to make more trips back to Salem. They're going to be in Salem a lot more. Let's hope that's true. I hope they're bringing some of the old folks back. Jennifer and Jack says, look, I know you're retiring, but is there any way, are you up for one more case? We really need somebody to find Julie's necklace. And he said, well, Bo and Kayla said they would stay and help me with Black Patch. He's like, all right, I'll take the case. So all of a sudden, he's not retired. And him and Kayla have another precious sweetness moment. They just are the best together. And kind of like Bo and Hope. And then this is starting the tribute to Patch. Back in the day, look at him, man. He was a little gangster-fied, wasn't he? Brady's Fish Market back when everybody was alive. And there he is, all sweaty with him and Kayla, young Kayla. Boy, they went through some rough times. She stuck it out with him. She believed in him. And he believes that she is the reason he is the man he is today. And I happen to agree with her. Here he is with that harmonica, which we never see him with anymore. But there for many years. Sometimes you could just hear it before you even saw him. He was a harmonica playing. Here they are. They're running away. Because, back in the day, Bo and Hope and Patch and Kayla, they were all the time on the run, running from Stefano, getting into trouble, getting out of trouble, falling in love, entertaining us over all the years, which we certainly appreciate it. I've loved every minute of it, even when I hated them for moments. You know how you get mad at one actor? I'm done with them for this week. And there is Patch and Kayla, a wedding picture. And we have another wedding picture, and I don't know where it went to. I didn't get it. Oh, there it is. That one is their first wedding picture. You notice the dress is different than the other one. Did they get married more than once? Yes, they did. Most people did. And if they didn't, they were one of the people that died and came back to life. Some more. Look how young Steve is. Way back in the day. This is with, what's her name? Jada's dad again. And this is the birth of who? Little Sweetness. Stephanie. Little Sweetness. And, they do their hugging and kissing when they get back home. Except that's actually not their get back home picture because I see a balloon in the background. Messed up the picture somehow. And that's a wrap. Congratulations, Stephen, for your success in days. Congrats.